There's a kind of loneliness that's hard to explain. It's not about being alone. It's about being unseen, even when you're standing right in front of the person you love. I've been married for 9 years, and for the last 3, I've felt like I've been living with a roommate, not a husband. He used to be attentive, playful, the kind of man who'd notice when I changed my hair or wore something new. Now I could walk past him wearing a dress he once called his favorite, and he wouldn't even look up from his phone. At first, I told myself it was just stress, work, life, parenthood, but deep down, I knew I'd slowly become part of the background of his life. I'd cook, clean, take care of everything. And somehow, it still wasn't enough to make him see me. Then one afternoon, something small happened that shook me. I was at a cafe, sitting alone after running errands, when the waiter came over. He smiled and said, "That color looks great on you." It was such a simple compliment, but it caught me off guard because it had been so long since anyone, especially my husband, had said something like that. I went home feeling guilty for even noticing how it made me feel, but that moment opened my eyes to how much I'd been craving something I used to take for granted: being seen. That night, I tried talking to my husband about it. I told him I missed how we used to talk, how I missed us. He barely looked up and said, "We're just comfortable now. That's what happens after a while." Comfortable. That word hit me like a slap, because comfortable shouldn't mean invisible. A few weeks later, I started pulling back emotionally, not out of anger, but out of exhaustion. And that's when he noticed. One night, he asked if I was okay, and for the first time in years, I didn't hold back. I told him everything, how lonely I'd felt, how it broke me to realize a stranger could see me clearer than my own husband did. He didn't say much that night, but the next morning, I woke up to a text from him, something simple but powerful. It said, "I'm sorry. I see you. I've been looking past you instead of at you." I don't know what changed in him, but since then, he's been different. He's trying again, listening, touching my hand when we talk. And I'm trying too, to not hold the past against him, but to believe we still have a future. Marriage isn't about never drifting apart. It's about noticing when you do, and choosing, over and over again, to find your way back. Because sometimes being seen again by the one who once stopped looking feels like falling in love all over again.